I'm now live. Happy Friday. Happy Friday night. Happy Venus Day. So this will be a short but sweet why you aren't losing weight over 50. So I started a live video. Happy Friday night. It's Venus Day. Wear something that makes you feel beautiful. Venus is the goddess of beauty. Music, art, she rules Taurus and Libra. So basically, I just kind of like this. It has like an old-fashioned sort of pattern and poofy sleeves. I've got a new mic. I'm testing it out, so I'm hoping that it's working well. It says that it's connected. So the real reason why you aren't able to lose weight. And also, the sidebar of that is I decided I don't want to lose weight. So, and I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about later. That's a little towards the end. I don't want to lose weight, actually. That's not what I want to do. So, okay, the real problem with your weight over 50, number one is lack of exercise, is sedentarism. Click away. I know. It's too much sitting. So even if you work out once a day at the gym, but if you're sitting in a chair at work all this time and you don't take breaks in between, you don't just get up and stretch and walk around more than just that one time at the gym, it's still kind of like the new smoking. Sitting is the new smoking. Okay, so we're going to go into how you can solve that problem even when you're lazy or you don't feel like it or you're inertia, you have these layers of shock and trauma and stress. And so we're going to go over that. Number two, guess what's going on with your weight? The food that you're taking in is not high quality. So you need to upgrade your food. How do you upgrade it? You take inventory of what you're eating now. So there's a very broad spectrum of what people are eating now. Okay. Some are actually kind of like the Amish. They're just getting a pumpkin out of the patch, cutting it, adding salt and pepper, and eating it. You know, other people, they're getting a box off the shelf, adding boiling water and eating that. Or they're going to the fast food and getting a package of things made instantly. And I'm not going to go in here on why you don't want to do that. I think you already know that. Hello. Yes, I am talking about raw foods. I'm glad to meet you, Raw Kufi. I like your name. Do I know you? I was just talking about this is what's going on with your weight over 50. It's not so much you don't want to lose something because diet has the word die in it. You want to live. Okay, so I've decided actually I don't want to lose weight. So here's the real issue, okay, with weight over 50 for many of us, many of you. Lack of exercise, sitting around, and you don't have a motivation. You're just like, one more thing. I just have to finish this one task online. Just get this one email done. Just get this video done. Whatever. So we're going to talk about some solutions for that after I go through this brief list. The second thing going on is the food quality, well, and timing. When you eat, what you eat. But we're not even worried about when right now. We're not worried that much about when at this moment. We're talking about upgrading your food quality and reduce harm. Reducing harm is reducing your exposure to, dun, 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 drum roll! Yes! Toxic chemicals in the food, pesticides, herbicides, GMOs, genetically modified organisms, and then also they're fried in seed oils, guar gums, and they have all the milks, all these things just added, and now they even have a cheddar or whatever it's called, like little cockroaches are part of your food. So you really got to read your labels, and it shouldn't have a label. We want you to go to the farmer's market. Find out where's your local farmers market. Some of them have them year round. In Portland, the People's Food Co-op has a year round food co-op on Wednesday nights. Okay, So you get the picture, and I've got a lot of other videos on my channel, IMC Cummins, that are on their way down the pike, and a book, Raw Princess Rituals and Rants. But the next thing now, what's going on with your weight? Like, what's really going on? Happy Friday. Happy Friday night. It's a weekend. You're having your bonbons. You're eating your popcorn. Whatever you're doing, you're making sure you got your stash, right? Well, the number three problem, what's going on, is mindset. Mindset. I looked at Dr. Elizabeth, for example. I'm going to be honest. Dr. Elizabeth is over 65. She's a well-known blogger. She's got the greatest body. She's in really great shape and a dancer and saucy and sassy. And you know what? You can get her as a coach for $1,100 an hour. So go right now to her page and pay $1,100. But she's going to describe to you, if you look at it, describing the chakras, which is what I do. Hi, Trevor. She's doing the chakras like I do, energy. But one of the things I noticed, she says mindset, how you're getting stuck in the preconceived notion of our society of what women over 50, or men even, but over 50 or 60, we're told that that's old. So you have to get in that mindset. Hello. You've got to get in, be appropriate, or you'll be gone. So sorry. You will be. Um, so mindset, all right? Mindset. Well, what does that mean? Okay, I can think like, remember myself, hiking in the mountains in my 20s, being that mountain lady. I can remember myself even in my 40s, just like jogging, running around, doing speed intervals like Dr. Mercola. So what you want to do is imagine yourself at those ages and start getting it into your brain and just get it, embody it, and then start tucking that tummy, start having the posture, start living that life now, as you are now. You're probably not as bad as you think you are. It's called body dysmorphia for a reason. I get really confused and I think I'm a complete blob, and I'm actually not. I mean, I have a long way to go to get fit, if you will, but I am, you're probably the same way. You're probably thinking you're behaving and walking like an overweight, weak person. So that is the mindset to begin to just screw your head back on straight. You can get craniosacral from me. And do a little cranium adjustment. But this is a shorter video, so I'm just going to go through these top three. Well, no, I can't resist the last two. I can't resist those last two. They're just too juicy. So we're going to get through this because I don't want a really long video to have to transfer the files and all that. Mindset. Imagine your happy body. Listen to your body. Talk to your body. Imagine how you were when you were fit. And if you never have been, then you're going to have to reach in, dig in deep, and start imagining yourself realistically, but fit and strong and moving it around. You're moving that booty. You're grooving. Start dancing in the living room, in the kitchen. Don't wait until, oh, if I just lose 10 pounds. Oh, if I just lose 100 pounds, or whatever your thing is. We're done losing. No more losing, because diet has die in it. D-I-E. So basically what we're doing is loving what is. That's got to come first. It's just got to come first. There's just no way. Within this moment, loving what is and finding a way to be perky to yourself, to just be perky, to be like, oh, I am going to wear a flower dress, or I'm going to put flowers on, Living Beautifully Together by Alexandra Stoddard. I'm going to put flowers on my table. I'm going to write with a nice blue gliding pen on a beautiful piece of paper, and so this is how we're treating ourselves and we're treating our lives. It's mindset. So in the chat below, what are some things you do for your mindset to feel beautiful at just the weight you are, at just the fitness you are? You've got to continue to have the mindset no matter what you think. You've got to change the way you think so that, hey, if I was sitting there and just criticizing myself all the time, guess what happens? Downward spiral, and you live down to your expectation. The air purifier is coming on. I'm talking so much, I'm creating air distress. So, you know, you live up to your expectation of yourself. Now, this is the juicy one, and then we're going to call it a night. We're going to party and just, I want you to dance in your kitchen, just dance in your living room, put on some music, get a little yoga mat going action. Always have your yoga mat out, start moving your body. This is it. Okay. The big one I think that happens is why do we feel heavy and get like weak and shut down and go into freeze mode? That's a nervous system state for survival reasons. It's there for a reason. At least it was in the past at some time until we got frozen in that. Okay. We got stuck in that mindset of somehow to protect, that somehow, some way, we think adding extra padding to ourselves, adding extra padding, that rhymes, is going to protect us from, in my case, I'll just speak from heteronormative lady, protect you from leering guys that you're actually even inappropriate, any gender. They don't care anymore now. Anyone will leer at you. It doesn't matter. Boy, girl, trans, it doesn't matter. They will leer at you. So that to me gets me all nervous. Like I don't, in a bad way. Like I don't like that. In fact, it's more than nervous. It's upsetting. It's just in my face and I don't need it and it's triggering. So it's sort of like if you're at all like that, which I think more people are than realize it, you need to learn boundaries. You don't have to have fat on your body to be a boundary, so you don't have to go out with someone and you can say no or they won't want to touch you or whatever. No, you can use your words. Grow up. It's called no. N-O. No, I will not go out with you. No, you're not my friend. No, I don't want to talk to you. No, leave me alone. Those are all very perfect things. And I'm not saying I never want to meet someone, but yeah, if there was someone worthy, but as I do, it's not every day walking around. So I don't mean to be ego, but it's fine. You need an ego. You need to protect yourself with something besides blowing up like a balloon and eating like a truck driver. And I know I'm being really emphatic, and yet I'm actually emphatic for self care, being gentle with yourself, baby steps. Did you not eat seconds like just earlier? I just had a bowl of like, they're called mung bean pasta made out of mung beans. If you have not tried that, you go right now, go get mung bean pasta with zero additives. I don't want the ones that have all the stuff in it and all these additives. My daughter found a brand. I'll try to show it to you. She brought it home and made some. And she blended up, just very simple. We don't need cheese sauces. Come on, those really are bovine secretions and from suffering. It's true. How can you thrive by removing a beautiful baby cow from its mother and then taking that mother's milk instead? How can your body thrive on that? So get yourself some, like, I know cashews also have ethical issues, but get yourself some cashews, blend it up with water, a little bit of onion powder, a pinch of salt and pepper and lemon juice, whip it till it's creamy. And what better sauce could you ever want than that? Put it on your mung bean noodles with the salad and some oil and vinegar. So get on with your day. Anyway, how was that a boundary? I'm saying, even though I'm emphatic and I'm really enthusiastic and I'm firm and I have boundaries, I'm actually doing this from a place of, hey, I love myself. I'm at a good weight. What can I do today to realize that I'm at a good, perfect how I am? Two, to your body wants to thank you, okay? And it's gonna thank you. My son, who's an athlete, and he was a vegan long distance marathoner, and he used to say it that way. My body just thanks me when I go to the gym. My body's thanking me. Well, because it's giving you all those good neurotransmitters, okay? It's giving you, and you're tired in a good way. You wore it out. You, you you pushed yourself and you did it, and you did it today. So yes, in that sense, of course you accept yourself as you are. And part of being as you are is you got to brush your teeth. You got to change the oil in your car. So this is one of the solutions is have something at home that you can always access, like a rebound or mini trampoline is some of the best exercise. But if you don't need to get anything. There's almost everyone across the board agrees, whether they're Western medicine and pharmaceutical based, or they're completely natural and fasting and what you might call extremes, like they're going to agree. We're going to agree that walking is a great exercise. It's easy on your joints in general. Now, not everyone's able-bodied. Not everybody can go for the walk, but most of you watching this, you can go for a walk. So if you can just walk to the mailbox and back, and that's where you're starting, and that's all you can do. I've done that all my life. I would trick myself. I'm just going to go check the mail, and I'll go out and kind of go, well, I guess I could go out. So not everybody is a homebody introvert like myself, okay? But that's what I had to do. And so maybe you need to try something like that. That might sound completely silly and ridiculous, and I'm going to lose some of my readers or some of my viewers because that sounds so pathetic to you that you're not going to watch me anymore. That's fine with me. I don't care. I'm tired of not sharing what I did, and it's in my book. It's in my book, Raw Princess, Rituals and Rants, that you can find in the link tree. But one way to upgrade, what do you do if you don't know how to make anything? I see so many people who say they're eating healthy again, and they're like just totally chowing down on processed foods, thinking that's healthy. And it's like, I'm sorry, no, it's not. So what I suggest, and we're going to wrap this up because I do not want a large file, which I think I've already gotten. You can go to my link tree and click on the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation by Purium. And at least it's already made for you. And you just add like water or some frozen bananas to some of these shakes. And then they have the supplements. They even have, look through it all. They have a pre-meal kind of crave control things, too, if you have that. So these are some of the very basics. We're not even getting into the spiritual psychology of this, except for maybe that boundary part. That is the spiritual psychology part of this. Just to really assure, like do the John Bradshaw, assure your own inner child. No one has access to you. I will not let that happen again to you. I will be that person that you wished to protect you as a kid. Now I can say this because 9 out of 10 of women or even men that have some kind of food issues, let's just call it, also have had some form of abuse in their life, okay? So that's why it's really important to begin to do the self-talk, journal about it. Get yourself a cute little, like a journal of some sort, or make one by hand, or just get the regular, the least expensive at Walmart, which I normally do. Journal in there, and also, sometimes like I don't like to write things that I'm afraid someone might see. So you can kind of write in general way, just in case someone finds it, or you can burn it later. So I am going to try to wind down because that's another reason about the weight. What's going on with your weight is not getting sleep before midnight. 1 hour of sleep before midnight is worth, I hope this is working, my new microphone. 1 hour before midnight is worth as if you would have to get 2 hours after midnight. So I just find lately I'm going to school and some of these classes go on till 9, and we're face to face hashing out like major things about Native American history, and it's super intense. The material is heavy. And so then as you're like processing and talking with everyone, I go into kind of a weird shock trigger, like I'm like in a weird like daze shock kind of thing in a way in my own home, but I don't even realize it, and I'm just like sitting there in the living room, just like, or watching TV, watching YouTube. I don't watch TV. So I hope that helps someone, and I hope you have a wonderful night. And go to I Love C. Cummins. Go to C. Cummins on YouTube. So if you liked this, please do. You know the drill. Give me some support. A like, a comment, a question. Tell me about how you have, you know, what you're up against. If anything that I said rang a bell with you, or if you had any more questions, or if something I said kind of like inspired you to even just imagine yourself as in a certain way with a spring in your step, a spring in your step. And if you are not able bodied, then a spring in your attitude, a spring in, you know, your facial expression, or that proverbial spring in your step. So I have decided, I gave you like a little, I decided I don't want to lose weight. I simply am, because I eat so damn good. I clean basically. I want to be healthy though. I am enjoying being healthy now. 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 I am, and then you can look in the mirror and say, what's that one? I'm becoming more and more beautiful every day in every way, inside and out, from head to toe. I am becoming more and more beautiful every day in every way, inside and out, from head to toe. I am becoming more and more beautiful every day in every way, inside and out, from head to toe. And so if you could substitute that also for healthy. I am becoming more and more healthy every day in every way, inside and out, from head to toe. I am becoming more and more healthy every day in every way, inside and out, from head to toe. Hope you have a wonderful night. Want to see you down in there in those comments. All right. Have a great night. Happy Venus Day. Happy Friday. Viernes.